you're here to see how to build a rat run, then you're in the right spot. You're in the right spot.
DeWalt flashlights come in handy when you're working in attics. Here's the rat run. And I'm going to show you and explain what you need to do and why. So stay close. First things first, you want to take the board and you want to look down the wood. And you want to find the edge that has a crown. This side looks straight. And this side has a slight dip in it. See that slight dip in the middle? It's a little bit lower. You can barely tell. But find the side that has a dip, and you want to put that side with the dip down. So put the crown up. This is the side that bows. It bows up towards the roof. And the reason you want to do that, and I'm just going to let it set right down there just like that. Okay, and the reason you want to do that is because it arcs in the middle and it pulls all these ceiling joists up because of that little crown, and it arcs them and pulls them straight upwards. And then you want to take the other board, and we're checking for it flat, like this. So this side looks pretty flat. And this side also looks pretty flat. So I'm just going to pick a side. But if it has a bow in it, and it's actually good to have one with a little bow in it, because it'll pull those up as well. And that's how you check. That's the most important part of this. That's the structure behind what a rat run really is. And, you know, it pulls those ceiling joists, all these ceiling joists that go across this way. It pulls them upwards. These two boards together pull them upwards. One's flat and one's upright like this. And that reason for that is because it gives a lot more support when they're upright like this. But it flat makes it really nice to tie in all these. And then this one helps bring it up. But then with the crown and the bow together working also with all that and all the nails together, it pulls everything up and makes it all really sturdy so that you can put your sheetrock up and not have to worry about it sagging. You don't have to worry about anything once you put one of these up. Also, you can run brace boards on it for the roofing joist to support your attic. And here's another example right here. There's a rat run right here with 2x6s. It's more heavy duty, see? And they've got that one right there, and then the one back behind it, 2x6 also. So this one's really sturdy, and I've got some boards coming in to support my roof. See how that works? All right. So now that I've got this where I want it, all I'm gonna do now is start putting nails into these ceiling joists. But before you do that, you don't want to split the wood. So turn the nail upside down and put it on a knot and hammer it 2 or 3 times. Like that. It dulls that tip so you won't split your wood. And then put it in to each ceiling joist. There's one. Nails at different directions slightly every time you put a nail in. Put it at a different angle. Put it on that nail head again. And now all we're going to do, we've got it tied in. All these ceiling joists are tied in. They're very solid. Very solid, okay? Now what we want to do is we want to take this board that has a crown on it, and we want to tie it to the one that has a bow in it. And how we're going to do that, same thing. Dull the tip there like I just did, and put them together, and you angle it slightly into the wood. Get you another nail, do the same thing. Let's do it right here. If you like home improvement videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If this video is helpful, go ahead and like it. And I'm going to show you an example, one more example I have. There was this 2x6 example with a wall sitting on it. There's this 2x4 example for my bathroom. And I'm going to show you one more example for a lean-to roof that I just repaired. So now this is all tied together, and I'm going to show you how the next pieces work. Like that wall has a wall in it. I'm going to show you another example of how you can use a rat run to sturdy up your roofs. So let's go check that out. There was 4 rats on there. Okay, now that I got him, I got that mouse. I'm gonna make sure I come over there. Well, you don't need a ladder all the time, you know what I mean? You just sometimes do. See how the rat run sits right on top of those ceiling joists? Both of those ceiling joists, and all of them really. And it'll just do that all through your whole house, and everything will be tied into it, and then you can nail your roofing joist into it, which are all the boards way up. Example up here, and inside my framing and carpentry playlist, I have a video on how I fixed this broken roofing rafter. Right here is the broken roofing rafter, but I fixed it. But this is what a normal one looked like. Here's your rat run. See how it's nailed into the ceiling joist right here and right there. And down there, it's nailed down into those ceiling joists. And then there's a backer board on the back, nailed into this board and this. Same here and over there. And then I have the 2x4 running across the top all the way down, connecting all the roofing rafters, these roofing joists, to this top board. And then there's the braces connecting the two, connecting them to the rat run to the roof. Rat run to the roof. Rat run to the roof. I hope this was helpful.